Yes, people, welcome back. Welcome back. Another episode of Capital Carnage, Capital Conflict, but it will be carnage as well. I've been waiting all day for this show. Big up to my guys in the chat. Big up to my guys watching on Twitter. Big up to my guys watching on Twitch, YouTube, all the man them. Hit the like button, subscribe not just to this channel, but check out Henry Wright, check out Northside. The links are in the title. Everybody head over there and sub right now and also enjoy the show. I know I did see Lee in the comments. Don't worry, the link has been sent over. If he wants to roll through, there is plenty of room.
Oh, hang on. This ain't going to be a triple threat.
Hey, we still got to talk about the Arsenal loss as well. Like, you ain't the only
I
team.
thought we should start on that because that game had more talking points, didn't it?
I definitely don't think so, bro. This is one of the most chaotic games in Premier League history. And even by Chelsea.
The October champions from some fans. Not Henry. I didn't hear it from Henry, but...
Well, the title race, we're only 1 point behind, so the title race is still well underway. No, all jokes aside, that game had everything, didn't it? If you're a neutral fan, that game must have been something. If you're in the Tottenham stand, listen, I've seen us have some difficult games. I remember when Serge Gnabry rolled up with Bayern Munich and we lost 7-2. I was there. But where do I start, man? I mean, the first 10 minutes was great. Atmosphere was buzzing. Chelsea quiet as usual. We get the goal. And at that point, I was like, right, that's it. That's it. It's curtains. They're done. Because I thought Chelsea will come on to us and then we'll just rip them up. You know, like Christmas wrapping paper. And I don't know what happened after that. I'll be honest. I have no idea what happened. We just completely...
I know what happened. I can answer this question. Tottenham happened. The same old
Bro, you
Tottenham.
are 11th in the league.
I was told the mentality
you are
at Tottenham had changed.
Come on.
Nope, I was told the mentality at your football club had changed. And what happened? You, man, were in control. You were cruising. You were running rings around us. And then the mentality failed you guys again. Romero, silly. You donkey, silly. That's what threw the game away. It's not just the injuries. And the injuries I will put down to bad luck. It is what it is. That's like the icing on the top of the cake in terms of how everything could have gone wrong for you guys. But everything else, you were the product of your own demise. 2 silly red cards. And then this guy, right? And I need some energy for this brother right here. Because down to 9 men. And he plays a high line.
Yeah. You got to respect it.
Let
me put something here, right? Let me put something here. When Jurgen Klopp went down to 9 men, he had Joel Matip, Konate, Van Dijk, Gravenberch, Robertson and Trent on the pitch. We had a back 4 of Højbjerg, Dyer, and Royale. That's 3 of our back 4. Dyer hasn't played a single minute this season until he gets dropped in against Chelsea. Højbjerg is our backup DM now. And we got Royale playing left back. Even if we went to a low block, we still would have got carved open, regardless. And even when we went down to 9, we still created chances. Bentancur misses a header, an absolute sitter, when it was 2-1. Virgil van Dijk puts one in the top left like prime Alan Shearer. I can't believe I'm calling that. That makes me feel sick. Right? Eric Dyer puts one in the top left corner. Okay, it was offside, but we had chances. The problem was, as soon as there was space in behind, which there was, because we didn't have a...
You were playing the high line. That's what, with Eric Dyer at the back, which is all the more reason why you play a deep block, by the way. Exactly. Poch literally came out last week and said, I don't know how to play against low blocks. And you went and played a high line with 9 men. This is why
even when they had 9 men, Lewis, even when they had 9 men, sorry, Henry, when you guys had 9 men, Chelsea was still struggling to break you down. They're releasing their fullbacks and their wingers very late, getting caught offside, and they were struggling to break you down. If you would have made yourselves a lot more compact, I believe you could have...
That's not what he does, though, bro. Ange won't do that.
There's no way. This is the thing that I said
about
what
I want to him.
Be able to bounce it. You know what I mean? You can't face every game the same way. And obviously, your manager can't account for Udogie and Romero being stupid, even though Romero has a track record. And funny enough, when we did the show, I did say Romero asked questions of that guy and he'll get a red card. I did say
we all said someone's getting sent off.
So so the manager's put in a position that he didn't expect. We can respect that. But now you're seeing that Chelsea are not breaking you down very well. Let's be real. Starting in the first, you survived the first half because 12 minutes of extra time, you were getting cooked. Second half starts, Henry, let's be real, bro. Second half starts, they were releasing the balls way too late and they were getting caught offside. Now, if you play a deep line, all of a sudden, Jackson, bro, how many chances did Jackson miss?
Andre 3000 bags a hat trick. Do you know how embarrassing?
Hey, put some respect on his name. He owns your ground now. That is the Nicholas Jackson Stadium until further notice.
Man, like, hey, yeah.
That guy, say what you want. The guy's got a hat trick on your club's head.
Nicholas Jackson.
Yes, him. He's the one with the hat trick, bro. You gotta put respect on his name. I know he started badly, but he ended up getting a hat trick. You're lucky he didn't get 4. You're lucky he didn't get 6.
Listen, that game was.
He did the Sue as well. Half Portuguese, bro. He must be half Portuguese. Yeah, he did the Sue.
He did the Sue.
I feel like whatever could have gone wrong in that game went wrong. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. You spamming the Sues, mate. You are a different breed, mate.
Listen, my team's in the mud, Henry, but I've got to be shameless. I'm sorry, yeah. Listen, it's shameless right now. But you're telling me that you're applauding that. Listen, your players showed heart. Let's be right. Your players showed heart as a neutral. You showed heart, but come on.
Vicario, by the way.
Vicario,
he's insane. Banter aside, Vicario's ridiculous.
He would have held sweeping it up.
He was playing like a
centre-back
that second half.
Oh, 100%. He was like flipping. He turned into a quarterback. He was, sweeping it up like something out of recess. He was just doing absolute madness. And do you know what? When you got that second goal, I was like, that's it. It's curtains. The gates are going to open. But for 20 minutes, I was like, do you know what? Like, I was sitting there going to the, we're going to get something here. And when Dyer scored that equaliser, mate, listen, I was about to get my T-shirt off. About to get me.
I nearly had a heart attack. I was like, "Raw, that quickly? Are we genuinely that bad?" But it got ruled out.
Who comes out of that game more positive?
It's got to be us. You guys, I'll be real. Tottenham fans have been sniffing so much copium about this game. We showed heart. We showed No, you showed poor game management. How do you play a high line in that situation? I don't understand it. And then they're trying to say, "But this is just the way Ange plays." Well, don't do it. You might have left with a point. You might have left with 3. We cannot break down low blocks. I've said that all season. We are clueless when it comes to a low block. And you just gave us the blueprint to beat you lot. Played exactly the way that we wanted you guys to play. And yeah, the finishing was atrocious, but we were getting the ball into those positions and we were threatening you. And you guys let us keep doing it. So I don't get how Tottenham come out of this game feeling good about it. You guys tried to play the high line and you held 4 as a result of it. Van der Ven's gone, Maddison's gone. Romero needs to be hung out to dry for literally being the domino effect for this entire collapse. Like, it has to be us. Even if we were down to 9 men and we struggled in the second half, eventually we got 4. Eventually we opened the door and we kept it open. So I don't see how Tottenham come out of this looking good. Like, your season looks in tatters already. We don't know how long Van der Ven's out for. I don't know how long Maddison's out for as well. Romero's gone for 3 games. Udogie, I think, is only gone for 1 at least. But you got to bring Eric Dyer to Man City and Aston Villa now. Instead of Van der Ven. And you're still going to play that high line, by the way.
Oh, yeah, he's not changing. I'm supposed to be doing City away. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm going to Waterway on Saturday. I'm sitting here thinking, God, that ticket might end up on the exchange in a minute. Because
apparently Basuma's gone for 1 as well.
No, Basuma's not. They messed that up. They went. Do you remember when Arsenal they had the Chamberlain's Gibb moment? I think on Sky Sports it come up saying Basuma was carded, but it was actually Skip. So Basuma didn't get booked in that game.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough.
So we've still got Bissouma. Our midfield should be, other than Maddison, should be fine. We're still going to have Bentancur. Still going to have Sasa Toure. We still have Bissouma. But if Maddison's out, there goes 90% of our creativity. If Van der Ven has torn his hamstring, boy, I mean, that's curtains. That's not even, that's worse than, that's like graveyard. That's awful. Romero, what is he doing, by the way? Do you know, since he turned up to the Premier League, no player in the Prem has been red carded more than he has. He's had 4 red cards in 2 years. 4 red cards in 2 years.
I thought Casemiro was bad, but yeesh.
He's had Vitesse, City, Chelsea, and I can't remember the other one. It might have been West Ham or something like that. And with Van der Ven,
this is why he can't be world class, because you can't trust him. He's going to do something stupid in a big occasion. Just lose his head.
Why is he taking out his teammate? Why is he taking out his Argentine teammate?
That brother's insane, man. He was just kicking anything. He should have been off already for kicking Colwell off the ball. VAR didn't No, VAR said it was petulance. What the hell is petulance? No, it's a red card. What are you waffling about?
But to be fair, we haven't really had any decisions before that really go our way, have we? Other than the Liverpool game.
This just felt like a receipt for the Liverpool game. I won't lie.
Yeah, the amount of people. Someone goes, "Oh, Tottenham got what was it?" Someone said on League Show. If he joins, he'll tell you. It's something about the result was. It was. Oh, something about. I'll think of it in a minute. But mate, we just like everything got wrong. At one point, when they brought a stretcher on for Vicario, I was like, "This can just end the season now." If Vicario would have been injured, I would have been absolutely fuming.
I would have started saying this is match fixing. No way all of this goes wrong. No way.
Listen, you lot are absolute cheeks, right? Lost to Brentford, you roll up, and you beat us 4-1.
We've lost 1 game since September, bro.
Right? We didn't lose. We haven't lost a game until then.
Well, now you have.
And you roll up, we lose Maddison, Romero, your doggy, and Van der Ven. That's like Arsenal losing Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka, and Saliba. All in one game.
But in spite of all of that, you would have been fine if your players kept their heads. And they didn't. That's why I can't put it down to luck. I put it down to a difference in mentality. You guys had everything in your hands and you fumbled it. Just based off your own stupidity. That was it. Romero keeps his head. Udogie keeps his head. 11v11, you might beat us. But you put yourself in a position where you were down to 9.
11 we beat you, but we bottled it. Simple as that. We bottled it.
That's just it. It's just Tottenham again. That is Tottenham again. That's why the whole thing about this new mentality and everything, no.
When you lot start losing games, listen, I'm going to 900 tornado dunk on every single Chelsea fan.
We could lose 4 in a row and we still put 4 past your team. Nicholas Jackson still owns your football club regardless of what happens this season. He still owns your club.
Owns our club because I won hat-trick.
Yeah, that ground's the Nicholas Jackson Stadium now. Till further notice. Someone has to take it. New sponsorship and everything.
Isn't it? That's his first Chelsea hat-trick.
I think it's his first hat-trick.
It's his first career hat-trick.
In general. It's his first hat-trick.
And he has the audacity to drop the suit. Andre 3000, mate.
Come on.
Speaking of, someone asked me to drop a bit. There was an old super chat we got from yesterday that I never brought up, but he asked me to play this video. An Ange Postecoglou press conference after the game. So you can have a listen to what he's saying. One sec. Big up to Voice Bandit. Apologies for not playing this in the last video.
The amount of cock guzzling, monster munching, dick riding, arse licking I get from the pundits and the media is terrifying. Jamie Redknapp can't stop sucking my cock. And what's hilarious is that they called my tactics smart. Just because I say mate and I speak like a kangaroo doesn't mean I should play a high line with 9 men. Michael Oliver bent me over.
Whoever's made this
put me in my place. Romero has such a punchable face, and today he gave me a fucking reason to send him back to Argentina. Obi-Wan Udogie thought he was Yoda with that fucking challenge, and My bench looks like a Sunday league team. The worst part of that game was the minute silence after every fucking match. We get it, the bloke died, but what we need is a minute silence for our White Hart Lane, as we have been found out as frauds. I'm going to drink my sorrow away with a Bud Light because I am a lesbian.
We're going to win the league. Terry, I'm going to say it to you now. I'm going to say it to everyone watching. We're going to win the league.
Ah, that was worth the wait.
Whoever said that comment at the end, we're going to win the league, he's completely clapped. Oh, look at Sam in the chat. He can't wait to get in. Look, I knew he'd be in the chat, this guy.
That wants a link. No worries, bro. I got you. His voice bandit on TikTok, by the way. Everyone head over to him because he asked me to play it. So you know what? Give the guy some love. Give him a follow. There's the link in the chat. Enjoy, people. Enjoy. Who have you guys got next, by the way?
Our next 3 games, I'll be honest. I said next 3 games, you've got Wolves away, which I'm going to every game up until December. So we've got Wolves away, Villa at home after the international break, and we struggle after the international break. We struggled against Sheffield United, and we in parts of the games we struggled against Fulham. So you've got Wolves, Villa, and then City away. But I can't believe I can't say it. I'm not that shameless.
You might get a result against Wolves though, because I think what's his name? Neto's still out injured.
Yeah, but they got Hwang, and it's going to be the battle of the Koreans. It's going to be like Clash of the Titans. They're going to be hammering, going against each other, mate. And that Hwang's a good player. Levy will end up signing him 100%. 100%. Put him down the middle, Son on the left. But Wolves, they've got to be licking their lips, surely. If you're looking at us right now, we're going to have a back line of Royale on the left, Dyer. We haven't even got Ben Davies fit. And the most Spursiest injury of all time, Richarlison has damaged his pubic bone. How do you do
that? The last time I heard of that injury was when this guy had it. Eesh. He was just trying to dodge games.
He's damaged his pubic bone. He has to have surgery. So we've got no Richarlison, no Ben Davies, no Romero, no Van der Ven, no Doggy, no Madders.
Yes, Lee. What are you saying, bro?
I'm good. Sorry to cut Henry off mid-flow. Apparently that negative manager won 6-0 tonight. Anyway, I'll let you guys carry on while I change my green screen.
Yeah, so we're in the dungeons, mate. Like that lineup going in against Wolves, we've got, I think we've got 11 injuries now. 11 players that are completely out for a long time. Like we've gone from being in a title race to mid-table with one game. And let's be real, we were never really in a title race. We were all shameless, but we've gone from being in the top 4. That puts us back 2 or 3 steps now.
Wait, so now it was shameless?
Huh?
So now it was shameless?
I'm not sure. Well, you look at it. Mate,
no, now it was shameless. The whole title race stuff.
No. Listen, Lee, he'll tell you. I never really thought we was in a title race, did I? Be honest.
Okay, fair enough.
Top 4, 100%. But if Van der Ven's torn his hamstring, that's him done for 3 months. The top 4 race.
3 months. That long?
100%. By the time you're fully fit, yeah.
Yeah, you guys can't keep doing that high line every game with Eric Dyer.
He ain't going to change it, mate.
Then he's got to come for some more criticism because I'm saying he's the one that fucked this game for you. If anything.
Do you know what I think he'll do? I think he'll put Bentancur as a centre-back.
Has he ever played there?
No, but he's quick and can defend because he's got to be better than Dyer, bro. Dyer is absolute cheeks. Admittedly, he finished like Prime Managerial yesterday, but he is cheeks.
He better hope that was. That's some brain dead shit if I've ever heard it. That's crazy. Bentancur at the back. God forbid.
Who else we got? Who else can play centre back?
You got to make Eric Dyer work and just play deeper.
Yeah, but he ain't going to do that. He's not going to do that. There's no way. There's more chance.
Then we got to talk about Ange.
Just make a song, man. Bentancur in the back, Cooley in attack. We're on the way to Champions League.
Yeah, look.
I just can't buy a dog.
If you can't see what Foggly's doing, mate, get off Danny Emirates.
In fact, they could call their dog Proud, yeah, because their Twitter account last night after the game, yeah, right. We fought to the end. We fought to the end with this emoji.
I see your comment on my picture as well, by the way. I see your
We're
comment.
proud of the guys. We're proud of the lads. Then you got the
We
goalkeeper.
left it all on the line.
Yeah, the goalkeeper's coming out on the pitch giving it. Oh, yeah, the fans stayed until the end. Yeah, then their Twitter account tweets again. They pushed all the way to the end. We fought to. You're supposed to fight to the end. Yeah. Then their fans are walking out, giving it TalkSport interviews. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, it's a disgrace. Yeah, that scoreline flattered Chelsea. If I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be embarrassed. Mate, you're a Tottenham fan. You're embarrassed anyway. Like, honestly, mate.
Hang on.
Before the game, I heard O'Hara on TalkSport saying, yeah, easy, 3-0. Bro.
Yeah, we should have. Let's be real.
Hey,
let's be real. 11 versus 11. We slapped them lot, 11 versus 11. 100%.
You wouldn't.
No,
1,000%.
no, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Between the time that you scored and the red, we had the majority of the possession. We had about 6 or 7 efforts on goal, 2 disallowed goals, and 2 Spurs players should have been sent off in that run anyway. So you can't say like it was only the red that made the difference. You guys had a good 15, 20 minutes and we grew into the game.
Right.
Then your mentality fucked you, and then Ange fucked you even harder. That's what happened.
Facts. Mate, that first 20 minutes, they were like watching Klopp when he first got there with Firmino, Salah, Mane, Henderson, like that 100-mile-an-hour Gengham pressing. They were quality for the first 15, 20 minutes. That goal from Son, yeah, what a finish. What a goal that was. The cross from Brennan Johnson. I actually felt bad for him, believe it or not, because he was the sacrificial lamb, wasn't he? Who got subbed off because of the red. And he was doing all right. And then after that Son goal got disallowed, yeah, the amount of time Sterling got in down that left, I was shocked that Poch put him on the right, man. Yeah, Palmer was doing good on the right. He was killing it down the left. Yeah, and it was almost like their game plan was like, yeah, just let him go down the wing, lads. Yeah, just let him go down the wing. And it was like Sterling was getting in time after time after time. Yeah, and you were doing all right. Like you said, first 20 minutes, I thought they were unreal. Yeah, they were so good, man. And I thought this is going to be a massacre, mate. Yeah,
I was so shocked at 1-0.
That Son goal changed everything. Yeah, because literally you killed them off after that. And at half time, you could say, okay, 50-50. Yeah, second half. Oh, my days, mate. Yeah, oh, my days. He obviously don't listen to what, like I heard you saying, sorry, my ensuite toilet won't, I don't know what's happened to the stopcock thing, yeah, right? But it just keeps going and going. Yeah, so I had to turn the water off in the bath, that's why I was late. But
no worries.
I heard you saying that he obviously don't listen to Poch, who came out the other day and said that we struggle against low blocks. Somebody put a compilation together, I see today on Twitter, 2 minutes and something long, yeah, showing the high line and how many times you got in, like half chance, the keeper rushed out, keeper sweeper and all that, yeah, poor cross and whatever, or a shot, a Cucurella, Mudryk squaring it 12 times. Bro, if that's Man City, that ends up 10.
Yeah, you guys were lucky. I finished with shit for about 70 minutes.
I think he made 5 sweeper clearances. Like, he was basically playing as a centre-back, let's be real.
Even the way Gusto was getting in behind, bro. Even when he come on after the 70th-odd minute, bro, he was getting in behind. And the thing is, you guys were not reacting. Before their goals came in and Jackson got a hat-trick, they were getting behind so many times. There was so much time for your manager to react to that and say, you know what, boys? Put a yard back and make us hard to break down. We'll frustrate them and hit them on the break. On the break, Sonny almost scored. So you could have tried to, shit out a little, you know what I mean? A little win there. But you just kept playing the high line, even though Sterling.
The thing is, even when we went back to the crazy high line, we had a few chances. Like, I don't know if you lot saw Bentancur's header. How he doesn't score that. Right, that was a 2-1. Dyer's marginally offside goal. That was a 2-1. Son's chance was at 2-1. After them 3 chances, Chelsea just steamrolled us. They got what? They got the second, and then
you were going to make chances with a high line anyway, though.
Sorry?
You were going to make chances with a high line anyway, though. But I feel like you guys would have protected yourself more if you just played deep. We would have made a mistake.
The thing is, like,
we always make one mistake against a deep block, and then we end up paying for it.
You look at that defense, though. Like when Liverpool did it, they had, as I just said, they had Konate, Van Dijk, Matip, Robertson, Trent, and then in front they had Gravenberch and Endo. We had flipping Royale, Dyer, Højbjerg, and Porro as our back 4. They're not going to defend for 7. I'm not defending the manager because I'm 50-50 of it. I see the chances.
All right, Lamar, calm down.
The chances we created, we probably should have scored a goal. But at the same time, you can't. It's football suicide. Knowing that you've got Sterling, Mudryk, and Palmer a short front three, and we've got Dyer at the back. We all know he's going to win in a foot race. It's career suicide. But if we would have scored, we would. None of us would be saying this.
Yeah, but at half time, you already had Romero sent off. Why would you not shut up shop? Because the extra time of 12 minutes, you were getting peppered, Henry. You were getting absolute. You're so lucky you didn't concede because they were absolutely opening you up. Reece James, bro, the balls he was putting in, it was halftime came at the right time for Spurs. If I'm going to be completely honest, yeah, and that is before Adoji gets sent off. Do you know what I mean? Like, would you not? Why didn't your manager read that and say, do you know what? We're opening ourselves up too much. It's 1-1. Let me make ourselves a little bit more compact and let's change it up. And that's something I get onto Arteta about. You know,
because he ain't going to change. He ain't gonna, like Jurgen Klopp saw they're going down to 9. He went, hang on, I'm not. Jurgen Klopp's been a manager for 20, 30 years. He won all the big trophies. He went, I'm going to shut up shop, and he made it incredibly difficult. And we scored in the 96th minute. Ange went, I'm going to go ballsy. I'm going to stick to my guns. If we lose, we lose. That's his mentality. And for 15 minutes with 9, what was it, 20 minutes with 9 men, something like that, before they scored? Like, Chelsea missed a lot of chances, but it was working. They didn't score. As soon as they scored, we had the chance.
Let me
just
stop
working because of us, not because of you.
Because of your
channel. Go on, bro. I was going to say the same. Go on.
But that was just it. Like, it's only lucky because we kept missing our. I was in the away end raging. Until
it's not lucky because it's his plan. You couldn't finish beans on toast.
So it's lucky for you guys.
It weren't working then, was it?
Well, it was because the score was still 2-1 or 1-1.
No, but it wasn't working because they were getting chances. Clear.
Yeah, they were getting chances, but they weren't putting them away.
It weren't working. Mate, I've seen my football club over the years go down to 10 men. Northside, you can back this. Yeah. You, Lewis, have seen Jose stinking it out with 10 men. Yeah, you lot stunk it out. Yeah, when was it John Terry in the Camp Nou? Yeah,
2012.
Yeah,
and Kane on the single play.
The goalkeeper and Torres scored the third. Yeah, we have seen our clubs absolutely stink our way to victories. When Arsenal used to go down to 10 men back in the proper days with this lot behind me, pause, right, with this lot, back in the day, we used to play better because it's like, right, okay, cool, we're up against it. Now we all have to fight. Yeah, you lot just went.
We did it against Luton, though. We went to a low block against Luton.
So why didn't you do it against us?
We went 10 men against Luton, and we just managed the game out.
You had 9 against us. We're not worse than Luton. We're not that bad.
Man said we did low block against Luton, but when high line against Chelsea, we got
the
highest creative chances in the league.
Henry, I'll be honest, you're praising it now, but when it comes to the content of the season, the fact that your manager cannot change it up and stink house your way to a win at the crunch end of the season, you will then be saying, why are we dropping points? Why don't you just drop us back and try and get a stinky little 1-0 or 2-1 or whatever it is? This is the problem. Right now, you're looking at isolation.
It's in our DNA. We always bottle it. Why haven't we got a certain plan B and all of this and that? We know what's coming, Northside. We've seen this every year for 16 years.
We know what's going to happen. The walls are going to fall off. Levy out will be coming around the corner.
Look at this. Look, one loss, and look how negative it is. You're so toxic.
What do you mean? Hang on. So negative and toxic. I've called the club out from the very beginning.
Mate, I don't worry, man. We got fans saying that loss for us at the weekend don't count, so we're still undefeated. So why don't you just say the same?
The loss don't count.
What? Oh yeah,
big up in Gale, man.
Was that you go?
He says the loss don't count. I'm not taking that as a loss. We're still undefeated.
Yeah, of course he did.
That's nearly as bad as North Korea winning the World Cup. They didn't competing.
No, but real talk.
Go on.
No, go on.
I'm just going to say to Henry,
because I'll just talk forever, bro. You know what? I'm a verbal diarrhea.
I was going to say one thing. I'm going to shut up, Henry. Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question. Right now, you're saying, "Oh, it's only one game. This is the way he plays." With 10 games to go, which my club was in that position last season. When it's 10 games to go and he's only playing one way, and now you're starting to drop points. At the end of the season, you've dropped 6 points, whatever amount of points. Won't you look back on games like this and say, why was my manager a bit not more?
Yeah, of course.
And kind of could have revived the game, which, like you said, Henry, at 1-1, you had chances. Yeah, you guys made chances, created chances. Yes, you weren't clinical enough, But you could have stinked house your way to a win. You're not going to be looking back on it and saying, you know what, that's just the way that we play. You'll be ripping your hair out saying, why is it that there's no plan B? Or why is it that he can't just see us through games? Because managers have to read the game. The game changed. You had 2 players sent off. You had a player obviously injured. Well, 2 players obviously injured. He has to change the way that he's playing. Yes, you can take away from it that your team showed heart and desire. But at the same time, they also need to complement that desire. They need your manager to also coach them through the game, which is something I get onto Arteta about. So it's not me going at Ange. This is something that creates... This is the difference between a world-class manager and a manager that will just make you get good football, get into the top 4. You know what I'm saying? You can't always play like this. And your manager showed a little bit naivety. I know he can rein it back, but you guys as a fan base need to call it out and say, listen, okay, you got it wrong. It's not your full team, but you could have made us drop that deep line when we was getting exposed time and time again, even by their substitutions. No?
Yeah, look, if he stinks it out and goes with the 8 men behind the ball, we may have got a draw. Who knows? Chelsea may have got a second, but I just can't ever see him doing that. And this will cost us. You know, you've got to be in a top elite level football coach. You've got to be adaptable. You look at Guardiola when he's 10 games to go and he completely flips his formation on his head and goes to a 3-1, 4-1? He went to something like that. All of a sudden, the whole Premier League's rambling and scrambling, and they go and win every game. Just to clarify, I'm not crying, right? For everyone in the chat that's laughing, and I see Hassan down there. Get your backside on the stream, right? You couldn't even beat Luton. Right?
Sam, if you want,
so I don't know why we're still 2 points above you, and we ain't even got a midfield.
You better hope you stay that way, though.
Yeah, I'll be honest with Wolves, Villa, and City, and everyone knows how much I am of an Unai Emery fan. When he rocks up and Diaby looks at Dyer, it is curtains. With Watkins,
then you got to deal with Man City away after that.
Look at that high line; they're going to be licking their lips like a pack of hyenas chasing after that wild gazelle.
They're going to be licking their lips like you are when you're looking for water or milk when you do that chip.
Yo, when is that 1 chip challenge, by the way? Because I need to clear my schedule.
He hasn't ordered it yet. Yeah, I'll text Turkish, but he's obviously busy, man. Yeah, when he texts back with the link,
I'm doing it Monday.
And he's got to do it in an Arsenal shirt as well, because this guy is an absolute wrong. And I love you, Henry.
It's got to be in an Arsenal shirt.
He lost a bet, yeah, with somebody else that he said they wouldn't lose to Chelsea. Yeah. So now he's got to wear
that was with Halimi, that bet. Yeah, that was with Halimi.
Yeah, now he's got to wear an Arsenal shirt.
See, this is why I don't bet with football kits. I'll never bet with football kits. I can't be seen dead in an Arsenal or Tottenham shirt. Like, I genuinely
never
off myself.
Never. And you know what's crazy?
Ali, you're welcome, though. You're welcome, though.
All right, come on. Yeah, come on.
Come on, G.
Come on, big up, salute. Yeah, but do you know what's crazy? Yeah, he offered the bet first to me on his channel. He said,
that confident, yeah.
He said, yeah, because you got emotionally attached to a manager you have no idea about. You got emotionally attached with the vibes and the feelings around your club. Daniel Levy giving it. We've got our Tottenham back at a fan forum. Any fan that was in that fan forum should be embarrassed. They should have stood up and said, damn right, we've got our Tottenham back, Daniel. We've just been knocked out to Fulham in the first round of the League Cup. Yeah? Because it was the day after that. Yeah, it was the day after that League Cup. Thank you.
I didn't get an invite to that fan forum, isn't it?
Well, of course you wouldn't. You're negative, mate. You're the Spurs League gunner. But now you got caught up in your feelings. Yeah, start offering stupid bets up.
Did you see my comment? I'm proud of the boys because I was the amount of people under your comment because you put some little mumble jumble.
Yeah, I was like, proud of what? It could have been 7, 8, 9. Proud of what?
The amount of people jumping. Jumping through fire hoops. Like, it's one game.
I haven't even read it. I haven't even looked at it. I just put proud. What are you proud of? You got pammed at your own ground. You let a guy who was playing at Villarreal last season as a winger, and he wasn't even a good winger. Right? I watched the Liga, as you know, Henry. Right? He wasn't even a good winger. You let him get a hat trick and miss a hat trick of sitters, and then my man starts at your ground, bro. How many more dead ballers are you gonna let? How many dead ballers are you gonna let take the mick out of you at your ground? Mikel Antonio riding the pony and all of that, yeah. Like, come on, how many more? until you go and you're oh, I'm proud. We gave it. Oh, we're proud of the guys. We never gave up. You shouldn't be giving up. Oh, we fought to the end.
No, but the thing is, we've given up before. We got completely annihilated by Bayern Munich.
Yeah, exactly. The standards of the bar is so low that you think that's acceptable.
I don't think that's acceptable.
Well, you do. I'm proud of the guys. Come
Proud
on.
of the boys, I said.
Well, even worse. Yeah. I'm proud of what? What are you proud of? The fact that you wasted 9 hours of your day.
And the rest.
I'm not gonna say how much. Yeah, but you parked your car in one of them moody car parks that charge a fortune. Yeah, in North London, right? You paid for your ticket, you paid for some food, you paid for some beers, and you got home at 1 a.m. Yeah, you could have sat at home, done a watch along, put your fan cams out, and done player ratings, and probably earned more than you spent. Yeah, and watched that capitulation. Now, guess what? You're going to drum roll. I'm going to leave my house at 6 a.m. to go all the way to Wolves to watch it happen again. What's that, bro? If
It's the last game. I like I said, I'm. If we lose to Wolves, I'm selling that Newcastle West Ham ticket.
yeah, look how easy he's given up on his club. But we've got Andy.
I'm not giving up. We've got a team.
Yeah, there's not
We
a
have a fully fit team.
Believe in your coach.
We beat Wolves.
You'll coach them. You'll coach into them. You got Big Ange.
Well, look, if you can't see what Ange's doing, make it down Emirates.
Yeah, you don't want to go to the Emirates, do you? You got Big Ange.
At least they were October champions, isn't it? So
yeah, mate. Wait, I told him.
Hang on, you lot were champions in 8 months.
17% champions.
I told him when he got the job, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not sure about this Ange. Yeah, I'm not sure. What do you think? What do you think?" I was like, "Mate, I watch a lot of Celtic. Two of my pals are at Atleti tonight, watching their team get pammed 6-0. Yeah, 6-0. Yeah, joint top goal scorers in the Champions League Atleti with Man City. Second top goal scorers in La Liga. Now, apparently, he plays dead ball, isn't it? Yeah, dead ball. The left back, left winger, Raquelme, baller. Keep your eyes on him. Yeah, absolute baller. Morata, world-class striker under Simeone. Yeah, like literally, he's having the season of his life. Yeah, Griezmann, balling. But I told you, because of my boys that are in Celtic, I said, I've watched a lot of Celtic, and you will play great football at times. You'll dominate possession. Yeah, you'll get pass and move. Yeah, your fitness levels will go up. You'll be running more than everyone and all of that. But you'll pam a few teams real bad, like 4, 5, 6. Yeah, but you will get absolutely duppied a few times. And guess what? All of a sudden, after all of that hard running, yeah, my man pops his hamstring. Maddison's done his ankle. Yeah, red cards left, right, and centre because they're out of control. Like, oh my God, what do we do? And all of a sudden, capitulation kicks in. Yeah, that is there, right there, a very good manager you have. But Tottenham, that's his level. That's his level. Celtic, cool, well done. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers has put them in the bin since he's left, right? But again, Tottenham is Ange's level, which is why he's been in football 30 years and never managed well, listen, Celtic are massive. I'm not going to diss Celtic. Yeah, but he's never managed a proper elite level club. Yeah,
Do you think he ever will?
No. But he's this year's hipster manager. Last year it was De Zerbi. De Zerbi is now in the bin. Yeah, like I told you he would be, because he's conceding goals left, right, and centre and getting pammed up by everyone. Yeah, and I told you he was a little hipster. De Zerbi has managed like 340 games or something, and he's won about 140 of them. Why is he hyped? Oh, but they play good football. Yeah, so did Girona, mate, and they're top of the league. Yeah, against Real Madrid, Barca, and Atleti. Yeah, good one. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but your manager is now the flavour of the season, and they're gaslighting him and your fans left, right, and centre, to the point your fans are coming out going, "Oh yeah, Poch ain't welcome back here. No ex-Tottenham manager, yeah, can ever manage Chelsea, Arsenal, yeah, or West Ham, yeah. Good one, mate. Yeah, good one. What are you talking about? Because if you had Poch this season with that team, you'd finish higher than you will with this manager. And I don't rate Poch like that. But I think Poch would get you rocking. I think Ange will. But at the same time, I think Poch is more of a better manager in terms of man management. Yeah, I think Ange is just a cool guy. He's a likable guy. He'll play a great style. But I think Poch has got more in terms of on field. Yeah, he wouldn't be playing a high line with 9 men against that lot.
No.
Yeah, no way. He would
Way
stink
too
out that way
pragmatic.
to a
He
draw.
did
going,
play.
"Let's not
No,
finish,"
he did
and he'll
actually
get
do
out
that.
of there with a draw.
He played a 9 men. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was 10 men. He played a high line with 10 men in the Premier League once when we played Bournemouth.
He also
And the same
gave you
thing
the best night of your life, Henry, when you came back against Ajax.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah, and he's got to get you somewhere at least first.
all went
Right,
wrong
so
after
leave
10
it.
seconds, mate. The story of my life.
But he's already got you knocked out of a cup. Yeah?
I know. That's strike one.
How many strikes does he have?
3. That's it. You're out the door.
Somebody clip that. Lewis, put a stream marker
Everyone,
on that. We'll come
you
back
can
to
see
that,
my
Rob.
phone. I said that's strike one. Strike
Hey,
one.
we bring receipts. Northside knows about receipts, isn't it, bro?
We must keep the receipts. We must keep the receipts. But no, Henry, a lot of the things I said anyway about your manager, it's not because of what I've heard from you. Anything I've ever seen from you on stream seems quite reasonable. All I'm saying is, yeah, you can be happy. Look, in Ange's defense, this isn't his team. So to an extent, he doesn't have a lot of options. He didn't create this team. I understand that. And your players showed a lot of heart, even 9-man down. Yeah, you can get something from that. And we can see that it's not a fluke. Even when you're down to 9 men, the players are buying into what the manager wants and everything else like that. But it's an unforgiving league. We've seen Klopp. Look how long it took Klopp to win a league. Look how long it took Klopp. Klopp he could not dominate this league playing this style of football.
It took him 3 years, didn't he? 3 years?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
4 years to win the league, 3 to win the Champions League. He qualified for Champions League first full season, got to the final 2 seasons back to back, lost the first one, won the second one, then won the league.
So I'm looking at it thinking,
What we're saying, 2 years' time, Tottenham win the Champions League. Is that what we're saying?
no, but you don't recruit like Liverpool though. Let's be honest.
We don't. We ain't got the
You
mentality.
want at
like
least
Liverpool.
18
Like they recruited, they spent big money off of big signings. You got rid of Harry Kane and you ain't used that money to recruit for another player.
I agree. We went and
Do you
done
know what I mean?
47 million on Brennan Johnson.
And that is why I said about Tottenham, yeah. You guys, for me, it's the same ownership, just different face. Like, even if this guy gets you playing good football, I'll be completely honest with you. It's not because I'm an Arsenal fan, because I keep it real about my own club. Yes, I'm not on no bias thing. The end of the day, your ownership has not changed, Henry. So at the end of the day, they let down Poch that is doing similar to what this manager's doing, working with the minimum and getting a lot out of the players that he's got. And they never backed him. And when your fans are coming out saying we got Tottenham back, which I know I've not heard you say that, but I've heard a lot of you. Bro, that is what happens with Arsenal. Oh, bare minimum, that's it. Everyone's happy. Man United, the same thing. When they stormed their stadium and then they went out there, spent a bit of money on some players, all of a sudden, that's it. The fan base was calm. And this is the problem. Without consistent pressure on your ownership, this is going to fall back to their own ways. Because they're looking at it thinking, well, we ain't spent the money and everyone's forgotten about it. The bench ain't fixed. Why didn't they go out there and actually do and put right what they did wrong with Poch? They haven't. They could have given your manager a lot more money to spend. Let's keep it real. You guys allowed.
You know what our next spend was?
They dragged the Harry Kane situation for too long as well. Way
Do you
too
know what
long.
our net spend was?
Come on, bro.
What was the net spend?
40
But
million.
if you lot cheer about it, it's never going to change. It's the same with my football.
Let's
club.
be
Me and you
champions,
are
bro.
minority.
Net spend champions.
But they're happy just seeing better football than they did under Conte, who's got them on pretty much the same amount of points at this stage last season. Oh, but it wasn't sustainable. How do you know? You sacked him and finished 8th. You were 4th when you sacked him. Yeah. You've literally got there or thereabouts the same amount of points as this time last season. And look at the difference in the vibes and everything. Everyone at the stadium's buzzing. The club shop's got a mile-long queue. Yeah, the longest bar in the world. Yeah, everyone's banging off the thing inside the concourse. Oh, Ange Postecoglou. Yeah, kangaroos in sauce and all of that. Yeah, right. You man are dancing up and down, like jumping up and down. Oh, it's a different Spurs. It's a different Spurs. No, it ain't. I'm 41 years old. Yeah, I must have seen about 20 odd Tottenham managers, bro. And guess what? One of your best managers ever was George Graham. He was that good. He got your lot a trophy. One of the 2 you've probably seen in your life.
Yeah.
There you go. Who was the other one? One Day Ramos. You have had.
2008.
Thank you. Last time you won a trophy. And look how happy your fan base is, just because they're seeing better football, to the point where your ownership is sitting in a fan forum the day after you got knocked out of a cup in the second round, which you qualified for that early because you didn't qualify for Europe because you sacked the manager that had you in the top 4. And that was the manager after you sacked a previous manager who had you in a cup final. 5 days before that, you sacked him as well.
So
right?
who
Because
takes
your fans are
accountability
so
for this?
emotionally invested with style of play. Yeah, bro, I've grown up on George Graham. Yeah, Lewis has seen Jose Mourinho. Yeah, right. Shut
Real
up shop. You go 1-0 up. I know you played some very good football that season, but that record will never be broken, bro. Yeah, 15 goals conceded. Yeah, you go 1-0 up. We had this with George Graham. Yeah, they all put their hands up in unison. Yeah, now they'd be finished. They couldn't get away with that. Half of them were onside. But because they all did it at the same time, yeah, it must be offside. Yeah, but we've seen stinky, dirty, horrible performances from our clubs, but it results in trophies. Yeah, the difference is you lot don't like that. You'd rather be entertained and still not win because it makes your weekend feel a bit better. Oh, we smashed Southampton 4-0, or we done West Ham. Oh, that's our cup final. But when the crunch time comes, you win nothing. Yeah, but it's better vibes because you play better
breathes down onto the managers, breathes down onto the players. It's the mentality of the football.
No, because you said this is exactly what Ange's about, though. Man will play a high line even if he is down to 9 men.
That's not down to the mentality of Ange.
The manager ain't got plan B.
Change. Ange won't ever change. He'll do that.
This is what they rip Sarri for. This is what they rip Conte for at Chelsea. No plan B.
AVB.
Another one.
Yeah. Harry Redknapp.
That's the thing with Ange. Like there needs to be a little bit of a red flag with him on that.
Yeah, if it keeps happening, then absolutely. If we get a
right now, it's just the first time. I kind of get that, but
if it keeps happening, then absolutely, you've got to be adaptable. Like if you're not adaptable, then you're one-dimensional. Everyone can read you. As soon as they figure out how to beat you, it happens again and again and again. If we do get, I think there's a big mentality problem in the dressing room when it comes to losing our heads. Romero, no player in the Premier League has had more red cards since he turned up. 4 red cards.
He could have had 4 more as well.
He's a good defender.
He had 2 that game.
He's a good defender, but he's cracked. He wants to snap someone in half. Last year, he's running out of his defensive line 30 yards to tackle Haaland. Why? There's no need to. We've got to midfield. And now he's been better this season, hasn't run out of his line, and then goes and lets himself down and does that.
Why?
And apparently
the pressure was on. You were the last team to play over the weekend. You're at home. If you win, you go top. All of a sudden, pressure. Sky Sports have dramatized Tottenham and Ange into being, wow, this is amazing. Your boy, O'Hara, why can't we be in a title race?
He is not my boy.
He's your boy. Do you know what's crazy? He came through our academy. We binned him, and that summer that we binned him to your lot. Yeah, come on. Yeah, let's be real here, Henry. Yeah, you lot bottled it when the pressure was on, because if you had won after watching City win, Arsenal lose, Liverpool draw, yeah, all of a sudden Villa lost, yeah, all of a sudden, right, we have to win to go top. The first test bottled after bottling the first test in the League Cup. Yeah, so that's now 2 tests. 2 tests when the pressure's on. You've got no games all season other than 1 game a week. League Cup, go and win it. Bottled it.
I agree.
Bottled it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, second test. Everyone else apart from City has dropped points this weekend. We've had a touch. Yeah, Man City won though, so they're top, and they've lost twice. We're unbeaten. Okay, cool. Let's go and go top. You started great, but as soon as that goal was disallowed from Son,
but this is the thing. This is where a captain should be.
It was already happening though, because Romero should have been off well before even the second decision. That guy just was not composed at all. Like I even saw it from the first goal. The first goal, Kulusevski runs the away end. No one's celebrating in front of our fans except Romero, just trying to antagonize literally every block. The guy was just on like some craziness the whole match.
He does it a lot.
In that situation.
He does it a lot. Yeah. Do you remember when Pep said about Joe? Was it Pep? No, it was Joe Hart himself. Said he gets too fired up for games when he was playing for England. Yeah. He gets too. Was it? Maybe it weren't Joe. Maybe it was somebody talking about it, but I think it might have been him saying, "Oh, I get so pumped before game."
It is Joe.
Yeah, I get so pumped before game. Yeah, head gone, red mist.
You see him when he kicks the stand trying to get the ball back. He's going mad.
World Cup.
He's cracked.
You can't have players like that. They're a liability and they have a bozo gene and eventually they let you down. We see it with Gabriel Magalhaes all the time. Yeah, he's been our best defender since the World Cup finished. Yeah, he's been our best defender, in my opinion. Yeah, Northside, you may disagree. But since the World Cup ended, Boxing Day, last year, till now, overall, I think he's been our best defender. But at any moment, that guy can press the F-it switch. Yeah? And the fact that he's so theatrical, the way he falls down is why that goal was given. Yeah, but literally barely touched him. I've had more contact in Mercadona bread aisle. Like, come on. Like, real talk, yeah? And the thing is, your football club, you say it's a mentality issue. It is a mentality issue, but it's not a mentality issue necessarily with the players. Yeah, it is to a certain degree, and with the club.
It breathes down from the top into the manager onto the
fan base. Yeah, it breeds from your fit. Do you think, right, Chelsea away at White Hart Lane is the equivalent of a Madrid derby? Yeah, the El Clasico is the big one, but that's the equivalent of a Madrid derby. Yeah?
Yeah.
Atleti absolutely pammed Real Madrid.
No, I wouldn't say it's a Madrid derby because I feel like they don't win trophies.
No, but...
It's like Rayo Vallecano.
Chelsea is like El Clasico.
No, but in terms of how big Chelsea are, yeah, they're the Real Madrid of this, and Tottenham, albeit you don't win nothing, you're the Atleti in this scenario, yeah, is what I'm saying. It's a big game for both of you. There's history in that game. Yeah, it's a London derby. That's a Madrid derby. Yeah, they've stopped you winning a title when Leicester won it. Well, you never top, but either way, right? Eden Hazard.
Well, someone else on this panel was top of that season.
Right. My point is, yeah, in terms of derby game, when Atleti pammed Real Madrid, go and read Real Madrid Twitter. Go and listen to their fans. Go and listen to their fan cams. Go and listen to their channels. Yeah, and this is Ancelotti, who's got six trophies in the bag since he's gone back there. 6 in 2 seasons. Sack him. Get after this squad out. They're crap. Get rid of this player. Get rid of that. Your lot are walking out of White Hart Lane giving it, oh, well, you know, we fought till the end, but I'm so proud. Even you post,
Chelsea
I'm so
should be
proud.
Embarrassed.
Yeah, Chelsea should be embarrassed. Yeah, that's the difference.
Should be embarrassed.
The mentality.
Not you. I mean, some Tottenham fans have.
No, the mentality is so.
I was going to when I see you comment, I was going to change my I
know you was, and I was going to screenshot it.
No, I was going to change it to my second home.
It now.
Change to my second home.
But my point is the mentality comes from the fans. Yeah, the standards are set. Yeah, from the club or the fan base. Yeah, when Roman Abramovich took over at Chelsea, yeah, the standards were set. We're going to get rid of Ranieri. Arsenal just done an invincible season. Jose Mourinho has just gone and won a treble with Porto. This is a young manager who's just done a treble against all odds and beaten Man United, even though Man U got robbed in that. But either way, he still did it. They went cool. And then he's sitting there. I'm not one from the bottom. I think I am a special one. Yeah. Arrogant level 100. You can be arrogant all you like. You better back it. And if you don't, you're gone. And guess what? He backed it. And he won the league with more points than we did Invincible season the year before. Yeah. He won the League Cup that season as well, first trophy, and now our fans all want to throw the League Cup in the bin. Why is it good for Jose? Why is it good for Pep? Winning mentality.
Why is it good for Alex?
Max.
Yeah, winning mentality. Why was it good for Klopp? Winning mentality. Yeah, and that is the difference between an elite level manager and an average Joe. And that is the difference between them clubs and our clubs right now. Chelsea, since Bowley's got there, the standards are on the floor. Yeah, I do think that they can get it right. Yeah, because they'll throw enough money at it. And I do think some of them players are decent. But the mentality is so different. I don't think
Poch is the right manager to win a league title with Chelsea.
No, but he'll get them to a level. And then they'll say,
someone else will come in, Simeone or whoever it is.
Simeone ain't ever leaving Atleti, mate. And if he does, he'll retire. Yeah, but my point is, Henry, you lot are all hyping up. Oh, we're so proud of the boys with that. Shut up, man. You should all be sitting there kicking off. They're kicking off that the mentality's kicked in. You're out the first cup. You've only got one more cup to go, and you ain't winning a title. And you ain't won nothing for 60. Oh, but you've got better.
I'd be fuming at Ange. I'd be fuming at Romero if I was a Tottenham fan right now.
And the
Let's be real, we ain't winning that FA Cup.
Udogie, I could at least put it down to a bit of inexperience. I'd be annoyed, but I'd allow him based off that. Romero's been enough times with him. Enough times. You should be doing a lot
better. In your chat, by the way. Who's Rainbow?
Oh, yeah, this place is just chaotic. People are just always arguing.
I don't mind that Rainbow mob are everywhere, bro. Trust me.
That shit is insane, man. Right, I'm just going to go through a couple of these super chats quick. These are really just piled up. Big up to everybody that's donated as well. Love for the love, everyone. Big up to Jesters saying, Lewis just wanted to explain the red card law. Intent is not part of the law, so Romero's intention to clear the ball is irrelevant. They only look at the resulting action. So getting the ball first doesn't mean a thing. I've seen a few Tottenham fans try and complain about the red card. He should have been off early.
Every day of the week.
But even in that case, it's just a little bit of football karma at the end of the day. By the way, I hope everybody here is subbing to everybody's channels. A link to Lee, Northside, Henry is in the title. So literally, it doesn't even take you away from the stream.
Just quickly on that red card. Just on that red card. I'm not going to do a Prime Winger and say I didn't see it because I didn't. Obviously, I was way in the South stand. What did Reece James actually do? Was it actually a red card or not?
Well, Reece, I don't even remember the Reece James decision.
It could have been a red. It was off the ball, but it was one of them. It was a little bit like Bruno Guimaraes on whoever it was the other day where...
Oh, in the Arsenal one, we elbowed him on the end.
Yeah, but,
what about Mudryk's one?
He was up high. It probably should have been a red. That was probably the only decision I think they maybe got wrong.
They checked Mudryk on Vicario.
So he jumps up in the air and they're trying to say it's a yellow, but
if that was my team, I'd go cool if he got sent off. Fair enough. Yeah, but same with Romero when he lashed out. I don't think that's a red.
So essentially, it's
it looks natural, like he's jumping up for the ball. It don't look like there's intent involved.
He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing,
didn't we?
100% he knew what he was doing. The same with Bruno on whoever it was for Arsenal, Jorginho, whoever it was. Yeah, did it on purpose. But do you remember back in the day, Vieira used to run like this? Yeah, why is his elbows out here? Because he can smash you and it looks natural.
Okay.
Come on, it's one of them. But the game's tapped, bro. The game's so done and dusted. Like some of these fouls are just like it's like if you win the ball, you've won the ball. You can't just press pause.
Yeah, some of these refereeing decisions confuse me. But with Romero and Udogie, the pair of them should have been sent off before their red cards, even in that case. Big up Tara saying it's happened again. Tottenham Hotspur, it's happened again. Another beautiful chant. HN with the little Outcast remix saying Nicholas Jackson, I'm for real, never meant to make Tottenham cry. I apologize a trillion times. Bro, I love the Outcast remix I've been seeing over the last few days. Faz says I got the Suvid on X. Send that over, bro. 300 ZX says Chelsea had 2 goals disallowed before the red, and we dominated possession. That's why I'm not hearing the red cards made a difference. No, we started to grow into the game before that point. It just didn't feel that way because the first 20 minutes were that frightening. It was like, okay, I can't really rest just yet. I need us to be in the lead first. But in reality, you watch it back, it's 20 worrying minutes, and that is about it. That is it. Big up Cam, my guy, saying £1 for every Jackson goal scored at the toilet seat. No, that is the Nicholas Jackson Stadium until further notice, but appreciate the donation, my guy. Anthony LaFleur says, big up to the panel, just buzzing after the big Milan win versus PSG. Ruben, Giroud, and Leao were outstanding. I did miss that, but big up to AC.
Who knew? I wasn't familiar with your game, Olivier Giroud.
Hey, that place become a second home for Chelsea. They become my UCL team. Big up to Chris Woods to Arsenal. Fair enough, saying they should call the dog back because they've got their Tottenham back. Fuck's sake. Charlie Costa says Nico dumped in the toilet bowl and didn't flush. Sue. Carefree Chloe says Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
The arrogance, mate. You're 12th or 10th in the league.
You got battered, bro. Regardless,
you've been battered for the last 2 years.
Like Newcastle got relegated. They still battered you in 15-16. It don't make a difference.
Come back when you've won more trophies than Huddersfield, mate. You have more league titles than Huddersfield. Come back
when you got some of these medals.
Yeah, overtake Huddersfield. Yeah, Huddersfield. Overtake Huddersfield on league titles.
Huddersfield won league titles in the 1800s.
Doesn't matter. Big up Herbert Chapman and that. Yeah, come on. Statue outside the Emirates for a reason.
Hordes and carts turning up to stadiums.
Yeah, last time was you alive last time you see your team in the league?
I don't even think my dad was alive the last time you guys won the league. What year was it? 61?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 2. He was 2. Fair enough. YB says Outback Ollie hype. Fucking hell, what a slander name. 300 ZX says
Hang on,
Richarlison
pause,
5 goals in
pause.
40.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like this is getting ridiculous.
Outback Ollie, bro.
This is borderline insanity.
Nah, that's an insane slander name. Richarlison 5 goals in 46. Jackson 5 goals in 10. By the way, Nicholas Jackson now has more league goals than Saka, Højlund, Nunes. He's got a hat-trick before Rashford. All for the worst striker in the league, apparently, according to some people. But again, if I speak. Mavic Warrior says Chelsea fan. Even more shocking is that Chelsea are playing centre-backs at wing-backs when opposition's transition in midfield. They have no positional awareness. Bro, Levi Colwill at left-back was not it. But I think Poch realised that mistake, thankfully. Big up to Steve. A love for the love, my guy. Also, commiserations on the defeat earlier. Although I think, no, I don't know if
War a Champions League.
Lazio won. So congratulations on the victory too. Big up to Tyler B saying 4-1 football heritage. Up the Chelsea. Get that chip, Henry. No drinks for 4 minutes. Hold, is that a clause in there?
No, there ain't a clause in anything, but I've said to Lee I can do a minute without it. Because it's about mentality.
Oh no, there is a clause in it. There is a clause in it.
Oh, now there's a clause in it.
Yeah, a minute. Your words. 1 minute.
That's fine.
At least a minute.
That's fine.
When you go,
hey, let me know when you guys are doing it. I will be there.
You jump on a stream if you want. You can both jump on.
Yeah, everyone will be there.
Let me know.
How many people can you have live on a stream at the same time?
I think 10, but if you get the extended StreamYard thing, you get 12. But I'll be there if there's.
I don't worry. We'll all stream it on our own channels at the same time as well, and then we can put 12 or 10 in each one. Yeah,
yeah, let's do that.
All right, let me tell you, he's going Wolves away at the weekend. Yeah, I eat lamb fowl for fun. Yeah, and that's about a 1 million Scoville rating. This chippy's got to reach about 1.92 million. Right, so when you go Wolves away, banging Indian in Wolves, bruv. Yeah, loads. Yeah, I can give you some suggestions. Go and warm yourself up with a lamb fowl, and then realize the chip you're about to eat is double the spice of that.
It's about mentality.
Well, you would have lost by then anyway, so it'll warm you up on the way back.
Just one last suture. Big up to DK saying Michael Jackson hat-trick at the lane. Shush the bums, Palmer. Palmer's composure is sensational, by the way. The guy's the only forward that turned up for us for about 70 minutes.
Oh, yeah,
but
I actually disagree with that. No, I agree with the first bit. I actually thought Sterling played all right. On the left,
Sterling caused us a lot of problems.
On the left, I thought he played all right. Yeah. But on the right, he was dead, bruv.
Yeah, actually. So on the right in the second half, he was getting into the right areas, but the end product only improved towards the end of the match.
See,
first off, I don't really remember a lot of bad moments. You know, you might be
when Poch fought on Mudryk, right? Like Palmer dropped kind of back into midfield, and then Sterling was out. And I'm like, no. All the way through my watch time, I'm like, put Palmer back on the right. Put Sterling back on the left and just re-sub this dickhead off because that Mudryk is dead. Yeah, I've never seen a player so overhyped based off of Arsenal fans. Well, actually, yeah, maybe Havertz is in that bracket now. Right? But maybe. What? And I had big up Don. Yeah, big up Don. He came on the Football Terrace last week. He was like, yeah, but bro, he's played less than 50 games of professional football. What did Martinelli do before he rocked up? I was like, he was training with Brazil national team, bruv, when he was in 4th division of Brazil football. I said, and then when he rocked up to the Emirates, he scored 10 goals in 12 games.
Yeah, I was watching that Mudryk. He cooked it. He kicked it straight into Porro. I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
I will say though, Jackson robbed this guy like 2 assists.
Bro, he's rubbish, bro. He one-on-one, even when he runs, bro, he's rubbish, bro. He's got no composure. He kind of reminds me
of his father as well. I can't lie. His tattoo artist needs to go in the bin. Yeah, and all of his pals that are telling him that's a good look, his girlfriend, they all need to, like, whoever's telling him you look great, bruv. Yeah, like, nah, they ain't your friends, mate. Nah. Because friends tell you you're looking a bit of a wrong in there, mate. He's basically, man said Ukraine Bolt and that, yeah? Like, literally, he is trash. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Right? I would take Alex Iwobi now to this day, or Willian right now to this day over him.
I said Willian.
What about Richarlison?
Raw.
I'd take Richarlison over him. I think he's trash, mate. I called it out and I was negative. Yeah, I was like, I don't want him. I was like, what are we watching? I said, what? Because he got a couple of people in the Madrid crowd against Shakhtar clapping. Like, turn it in. Yeah, turn it in. Yeah, everyone, Northside, you remember it. You all
Mm.
remember, like, our fans were doing the most. Yeah, Fabrizio was doing the most. Yeah, like, it was crazy. And then off of the back of it, it's like, oh, and then they're booing him when he came to the Emirates.
They started
It's like,
shining laser pens in his eyes.
oh, it's crazy, bro. They all got that. I swear, most of these football fans online these days, yeah, they are zesty, bro. Like, my man's got a butterfly tattoo. He's got a heart tattoo on his heart. He's got a little heart tattoo on his ankle. Yeah, he's got his Nick Carter settings. Like,
there's still some
you see
Chelsea
Doku?
fans simping for Havertz.
Bro, did
Like,
you
bro,
see
he looked
Doku?
like 5 months ago.
Bro, look at Doku. Look at the difference, bro. He hasn't had 50 games in the Premier League. Look at the difference. And I'm talking about as an individual, bro. Look at the way he's taken on fullbacks. Look at the way he's creating stuff. Look at the way he's scoring goals, bro. Yes, he's in a team that is a lot better manager, all of that. But I'm talking about as an individual. Doku is wavy. Absolutely wavy. Just come to this Man City team, bro. The way he's dropping the shoulder, taking man on, that is somebody that's a baller. He doesn't go hiding. He's bringing that intense pace on that side for Man City. Look
with
at the
controlled pace, not just 100-mile-an-hour roadrunner pace with no direction or anything. Can I just read this comment very quickly as well? Yeah, sorry. Where is he? Big up Aki in the chat. Yo, I'm not going to lie, Mudryk ain't at the level, but we got to back him still. What you got to back him for? What is it with these modern football fans? And I don't know how old you are, and I'm not mugging you off. It's not my channel. Big up to you for watching. Appreciate it. But what is it with just back him? Back him for what? Back him for what, bro? How many games that guy played? 30 games, 35? He's trash. He's never going to live up to the hype. Yeah, are we supposed to just but Havertz was misunderstood at Chelsea? No, he weren't. But everyone was rubbish last year. Yeah, he was there 3 years. Yeah, and I've seen all of that.
That's why I didn't have any patience with Havertz. With Mudryk, I won't lie, I've seen him improve a little bit this season. Like, not to any major extent.
Not at 95 million euros, though.
Yeah, he ain't at 95 million level yet. I won't look at him and say he's the same guy who walked in. Like,
but this is the difference. Nobody watches Ukrainian League football, Lewis. Yeah, so they gassed him up off a couple of highlights that Arsenal fans were doing the most for, right? Plus, they fancy him. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah, he's got that bowl cut from back in the day.
He fits the image, doesn't he?
Couple of tattoos on him. Yeah, like, and they fancy him. Oh, he's a pretty boy. Oh, look at him. Oh, what a lovely guy. Oh, and he can run fast, so I can use him on FIFA. Like, come on. Like, get in the bin. Football's finished, bro. Like, real talk. Get in the bin.
It's become about player stands, man.
And the mad thing is, oh, yeah, but I've watched him in the Champions League. Oh, really? Well, unless they're playing against Real Madrid or PSG, you're not watching them. You're not watching them against Celtic. I watched him against Celtic. He actually scored in that game. Yeah, he played all right in that game. But he got a standing ovation with the Madristas. Turn it in, man. Yeah. And in comparison to Doku, if Doku don't do the business inside the next 12 to 18 months, he'll be out the door. The same as Sane was. And Sane was good, like real good. Yeah, the same as other players that Man City have had. If you don't do it, you have a time scale and you're gone. Top clubs realise real quick, yeah, you ain't it. See you later. Yeah, you lot are going to hype this guy up as a fan base en masse, the same as we're going to hype up and protect Havertz. And when Havertz signed for us, I said he'll be the most protected player we've ever had, more so than Mesut Ozil. Look what's happening.
You even got half the Chelsea fans still doing it. Like, to be honest, we do need to switch to Arsenal as well, because Sam is ringing me about A-listers as well. But guys, I do have to ask about what happened up in St. James's Park, because I know there's been a lot of talk about the referee and should it have been a goal, red card this, red card that. I can't lie, the way I just watched that game and I thought Arsenal were just straight ineffective in the final third. And what has happened to Arsenal this season? Because I'm seeing so many players start to fall off. And I think I already know the answer as well. There's a big £65 million problem in your midfield. Jorginho's in there as well, who just looks like a shell of the player that he was at Chelsea. But the likes of Saka, the likes of Martinelli, like, these are the ones I'm expecting to carry the team, or at least try and carry the attack. Saka especially looked lost. Lost on that pitch.
He's carrying it. I personally think that he's carrying an injury, and they're forcing him through it. He is not the same player that we saw last year, not one bit. His touch ain't all that. I don't know how many goals he scored. His performances.
Decision making looks worse.
Yeah. In the final third, you don't look productive. Martinelli, I don't know. But this is the way I see it, right? Odegaard didn't make the squad for whatever reason. But you play a midfield of Jorginho, Havertz, and Rice. You've got no playmaker. But then you leave Trossard on the bench. You're asking for it. You're honestly asking for it. And then he comes out, right? And he comes out and says, it's an absolute disgrace. It's a disgrace. The Premier League is the Premier League that. And then the club have got the absolute audacity to come out and back him. Like, the PR we put out, proud of the boys, I thought we were bad. This lot, down the road, they have got an elite PR machine. Trending on Twitter for 2 hours was club statement from Arsenal. Was trending for 2 hours. The number one most talked about topic. Okay, so what? A decision didn't go your way. Everything went against us yesterday. We didn't go to plan. Liverpool got done out of the biggest robbery, arguably, in Premier League history.
We should have got a penalty at 0-0 against Brentford, but barely any Chelsea fans talk about it because we were shit.
Right, Wayne Rooney dived against us to cost us 50 games unbeaten. We'll probably still be unbeaten now, mate. Yeah, about biggest robbery in Premier League history. Get in the bin. Yeah, Wayne Rooney diving. Reyes getting chopped up by the Neville brothers. Yeah?
That was a penalty. Let's be honest, that was a penalty.
This guy. Yeah, it was a penalty in the Champions League final. Then get in the bin.
That was we both know that one was never. No, listen, listen.
We can do this all day long, yeah. By the way, because I've got more that bury you. Like, but
you probably have.
It's no sides time. No,
Why is Trossard on the bench? Like you signed him in January, didn't he win the Premier League Player of the Month award? Then he gets benched the month after.
Yep.
Like, you got no creative. That midfield, the only player that I saw, because I watched bits of the game because I was at a firework thing, the only player that looked like he was on it was Declan Rice.
Rice, I say maybe Saliba.
But where's your captain? Where's Postecoglou?
He had a heavy Halloween weekend, mate.
Before Jorginho was captain.
What you need in that midfield, mate, is James Maddison. Simple as that. It's what you need. You need James Maddison. I think look. Anyone, Arsenal fans will come out and say, "Oh yeah, you know he's won a Champions League on transfer market. He wasn't even at Madrid for starters, or he sings North London Forever, some other pansy song that they're thrown in. He is not better than James Maddison at anything. It's as simple as that.
Well, he is. He's better at PR.
All right, footballing ability." No, I don't get it. And if you lose to Sevilla, what you're going to end up losing? I know you will now. And then you'll be sitting there while I'm eating. You'll be sitting there after you lost.
Stressful settings for Arteta if that happens. Although I say that only to a point. Like, some Arsenal fans will make an excuse for it. Probably end up finally turning on some of the new signings or something like that. Because Arteta's the number one who gets the most protection, even over the likes of Havertz.
They won't say anything about Odegaard. They won't say anything about Arteta. They won't say anything about Saka or Martinelli. It will end up going on Declan Rice, or it'll end up going on the keeper.
Declan Rice has been our best player this season.
It will end up going on the keeper. They blame the goalkeeper situation.
Yeah,
they can't stand the goalkeeper, innit, bruv? Yeah, right, because it's knocked their jaw out of joint, right? Because their number one, Ramsdale, who riles up the home fans on an away trip and sticks his tongue out and all of that, giving it to Bertie when Brentford should have spanked us and couldn't finish their chances. They love him, and his dad goes on podcasts and all that, like on YouTube. So they love him. Yeah, plus he's English, isn't it?
Where do you lot go? Like, I know we'll come back to Newcastle game in a minute, but how do you lot feel going into that Sevilla game?
That might be the answer. Just straight crickets, bruv.
What do you want me to say? Henry, it's nice to see you livened up when we're talking about Arsenal. It's nice to see you livened up. But yeah, 2 games in a row. Arteta makes changes after we concede. 2 games in a row. 90 minutes, we don't turn up. 2 games in a row, we are chasing a game, and he brings on a defender to score us a goal. 2 games in a row, this manager plays Jorginho and Havertz in the midfield. There's numerous games this season we've not turned up because 3 hits and VAR is a smokescreen that we use. Didn't turn up 70 minutes against Chelsea. Didn't turn up for the first half against Sheffield United. Didn't turn up for 90 minutes against Lens. Didn't turn up for 90 minutes against West Ham. And didn't turn up against Newcastle for 90 minutes. Had 1 shot in 90 minutes against Newcastle, but it's VAR's fault that we didn't score. It's crazy.
Who takes accountability?
Huh?
Who takes accountability? If it's not Arteta, because he's bulletproof, who takes accountability?
I blame the refereeing decision.
I get the accountability because Northside's my son. We get the accountability. Piers Morgan gets the accountability. Yeah, Yardman, Dan Potts, Turkish, Curtis. We get the heat because they're so infatuated.
Even Judges was getting heat.
Yeah, but listen, Judges will spin it around next week, isn't it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Big up Judges. Yeah, but it's true, isn't it, Northside? Yeah, every time Arsenal win a game, our chat is filled with people going, "You're in the mud." Yeah, see, he's proving you wrong.
Yo, I see the comments under some of your match reviews after you win games. Like, Lee's so unhappy and everything. Arteta's proven it the whole 93% season, man. Your comments were a mess until March. And then suddenly it lightens up.
Northside, do you bring out the receipts left, right, and centre to the point man is shook of even saying anything now?
Yeah, I've got the receipts. I said it to Gunnar Lee and he got shook and then he got upset. I said, what are you upset about? I've got it on camera. I'll bring all the receipts for these foolish stuff. But I don't care about VAR. VARs are out of order more times than the milkshake machine in McDonald's. I don't care about VAR. You know what I'm saying? Why do I care about VAR? Man's talk about conquering your wife. Conquer the league, you know what I'm saying? About conquer Arteta flipping Columbus. I could care less about conquering your wife. Conquer this flipping league. I've had enough. I'm just been there 6 months and man knows how to put the team out and actually have a style of play. 4 years I'm listening to this crap. Yeah? And then man are saying, oh, against Sevilla, let's put Trossard through the middle. Now back in Ketia, bro. Back in Ketia. I'm sick and tired of that guy, bro. Looking at the budget Ghanaian Flavor Flav doing nothing up front. Doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now back your guy. Oh, he's got a hat trick. He's got a hat trick. You know what I mean? We should have had a flipping hat trick. Newcastle should have hat trick against Arsenal, bro. Because if Wilson and Gordon were actually having their shooting boots on, yeah, they would have scored 3 past us like it's a Tesco meal deal. The crisp, the sandwich, and the drink. What's man talking about? About we shouldn't have. Bro, I'm sick and tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. Yeah, I was on with Terry's girlfriend today, Dan Potts, live on Dan Potts'
channel. I watched the end of that. The El Neni Jorginho debate.
Huh?
I watched the end of that, the El Neni Jorginho debate.
What's she talking about? All due respect. I get the respect for it because my mum taught me better. But listen, you know what I'm saying? Because you're a woman, I kept it nice. Yeah, I'm saying she's like, oh, no, but Havertz, oh, what's this agenda? I said, bro, El Neni, at least I can put into words what El Neni is good at. You tell me one thing that's good at Havertz. Oh, the agenda. Okay, cool. End of the season, I'm clipping you up. You look very good on my thumbnail. You're getting clipped up because there's no mercy. There is no mercy. I don't care. Don't try and justify to me Havertz and you can't explain to me why Havertz should be in the team over El Neni. Why did your manager re-sign him to a contract then? Oh, but when we get our best players back, hold on. When we've had Martinelli and Saka, they ain't been playing to the level required. When we've had Odegaard, he's been dropping stinkers for 3 games. What are you talking to me about? Oh, when we get our starting 11 back. We had the starting 11 in the start of the season. We haven't looked convincing even with our best players. It's a system problem and it's a managerial problem. But it's all right. Oh, wait till we get to January. But they're telling me and Lee that the bench is fixed. These men are saying that we bridged the gap with Man City when we won the Community Shield. But now all of a sudden, we don't care about Carabao. Now all of a sudden, we need to just, as long as we can get through to January. So what are you telling me? Just like last January, the situation's the same. We've got to wait to January window to fix what we didn't do in the summer. Basically, is what they're telling us.
Yeah,
but we don't do what's required in January. But nobody wants to sell their best players in January. Yeah, this lot have convinced themselves that Pedro Neto's coming. No, he ain't. He's got a hamstring, mate.
Hang on. We've done, like, I'm not giving Levy props, but we've made good January signings. Poro, Kulu.
Mate, we signed Aubameyang in January.
Liverpool signed
Aubameyang-
Van Dijk in January.
Yeah, there's been great. Didn't Ibra, was it Ibra signed for United in January? I may be wrong. There's been great January signings. We've done some very good
You got
January
Torres
signings.
in January, Enzo in January.
Liverpool
Thank
got
you.
Gakpo in January.
But this lot have convinced themselves that when me and Northside were sitting there, say it exactly, a player me and Northside have both wanted, right? We sat there last November, December when the World Cup was on Northside, and we're sat there, right, and going, yo, bring me Ivan Toney. But why would they sell their best player in January? Well, because they ain't going to win anything, mate. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, why wouldn't he come to Arsenal? We're going to pay him more, and he's in a title race last season. Now, this season, before we've even got to November, in September, this lot are going, oh, well, Eddie ain't the guy. Maybe we need to get Ivan Toney. Yeah, why would Brentford sell him in January? Because last January, like, he's their best player. Well, guess what? Regardless of him not playing, he's still their best player. Yeah, so what's the difference? Yeah, oh, but let's get Pedro Neto. Yeah, but you don't like injured players. You don't like Kieran Tierney. And this guy's had 2 ACLs. He's done a hamstring now. So why do you want an injury-prone player? Because you've got rid of Kieran Tierney real quick, but you're still singing that song, Tierney at the back, Gabby in attack. They're still singing that at games. Tierney at the back. Man's injured in Real Sociedad in Bilbao, bruv. Yeah, man's in Bilbao, Basque region. Yeah, injured. Yeah, and they're still singing Tierney at the back. Yeah, it's embarrassing. They're all gaslighting. Oh, let's go. Kai Havertz off the ball. They're hyping up the fact he clouted someone at the weekend, right? And got 3-man
that sounds familiar.
Yeah, he got 3-man booked off on the back of it. Yeah, he got 3
Every
players.
bit of Havertz prop, I've heard it for 3 years, and it just drives me insane. Speaking of, there was a video that Fata wanted me to drop. I did see your super chat. We'll play that as well quickly.
Bro,
what was this?
Bro, Havertz was actually good today. I don't know what you saying.
What did you say? Havertz was good today.
Yeah.
What was good about him today?
I thought he had a good performance.
Copyright doing
He had a good performance in the first half. I thought he had a good performance in the first half. Obviously, he drove the ball, created some chances. We just didn't capitalize on it.
What did he create? Now you got Don here smiling all about. What did he create?
Nah, bro. Go back to the first half. You did not see Kai
What
Havertz
chance
driving
did we
with
have
the
in
ball.
the first half? What chance did we have?
Obviously, Eddie Nketiah didn't do anything with it, but he was driving from the midfield from deep, winning the ball, taking the ball, going all the way. He was doing his
So
job
he was just
well.
being a footballer, basically.
That's the minimal expectation again. He's a £1 million player.
Guess what?
Oh, he drove the ball. Who gives a shit?
I don't care what anybody tells me. Talk shit about all the other players, but I feel like Kai Havertz leave this game with his head held high, even though we lost.
What? Because you got.
Oh, you go, bro.
Hang on, if you watch something via Twitter, is that not done? You don't get done for copyright?
Nah, you're fine.
Doesn't matter
Except it's
anyway.
match
Fair
merge or
usage.
something.
It's fair usage. You can use it anyway.
Yeah, that one will be fine.
Northside,
But,
did Kai Havertz impress you up at the St James's Park at the weekend, my friend?
He had good defensive XG. It's not like we got Declan Rice to do that, but he had
Hey,
good
what was his
defensive
PA? What was his PADJ stats and field tilt? Does anyone know? What about his scan rate?
What is field tilt?
I have no idea. Does
I've never
anyone
even
know?
heard of that.
Does anybody know what his gummy bear and skittle scan rate was and like expected skittles eaten during the game? Right. Like these people are doing the most. They're big up a Gale and all that, yeah. But come on, man.
Yeah,
Honestly,
big up.
yeah, start saying it as it is. Yeah, he's trash. These people got Nicolas Pepe out of this football club, but they're highlighting and gaslighting and hyping up Reece Nelson. What
And
could
you got
Reece
Emery out of the
Nelson
club.
do that Pepe couldn't? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. What can Kai Havertz do? Yeah, and big up Johnny Minerals in the chat. Yeah, let's have it right and all of that. And he's going to fume when I say this. Yeah, right. But what can Kai Havertz do apart from score a Champions League winner? Right, that Mohamed El Neni can't do, because Mohamed El Neni at least knows his limitations.
What
Mohamed
can
El
Kai
Neni will get the
Havertz
ball.
do, right?
He's more athletic. He'll win his duels.
That's
and
a
he'll
real
get the
question.
ball and pass it to someone better. Yeah, what can he do? What can Jorginho do that El Neni can't? Because I'll tell you now, when we play Tottenham, if we had El Neni there, Maddison ain't robbing him, mate. Yeah, and we probably end up winning that game.
Yeah, that one, that was Saka, wasn't it? For the second goal.
No, I'm talking about the second
Saka
goal.
got done for the first one, Jorginho for the
second. I was going to say, what can Højbjerg do that Kai Havertz? Like, I think Højbjerg's would be a better 10 for you lot than Havertz.
Yeah,
he's not a 10. He's playing midfield? He's playing
I know he's not a 10, but I still think
one of the worst players I've seen at Chelsea and Arsenal.
And you know
I don't rate Fabi Vieira, and even Fabi Vieira gives us more, and ESR gives us more than Kai Havertz. And I don't even want them at my club because I don't think they're good enough. I'll be real with you. They're not good enough. They're not going to win me no major honours, but they give me more.
Brozier up top over Havertz. I've seen Brozier play like 2 full games for my club. I still would rather have him over Havertz. That guy's a net negative. He's a cancer, a genuine cancer to any football team.
£65 million. 65 million.
And look how quick we got that deal done. Yeah, there's something moody going on between our clubs. I can't lie. Yeah, because every time we go in for a Chelsea player, it's done within 3 to 5 days.
It's probably because we're laughing at the player that you're in for. First, it was
probably because Edu's got a stake in that restaurant with Willian and Louise and all of that lot, bruv. And all these players have probably got a little plug there.
Louise literally had issues with Lampard and was like 4th choice centre back. So once we had Arsenal interest, like, oh, there you go, one problem gone. Yeah, Willian out of contract, another problem. Havertz didn't want to be here and refused to sign a new deal. Whoop, another problem gone. You guys just come in and sweep up our deadwood.
Better check, but why, nobody was available. Why'd you look at me? Only player we signed. Should have won the league.
I think they should be happy, Lee. They told us that the bench is fixed, so let's just stay along for the ride. The bench is fixed. Be happy. Arteta knows what he's doing. We're controlling games.
And Lee, where do you think Arsenal will finish this season? Because like I'll be real on Tottenham first.
I'm going for a piss. Tell him, bro. Go, just unload, bro. Because like, listen, I love you to pieces, Northside, yeah, right. And you're my son, of course. So of course I'm going to love you, yeah. Right, and switch it up a bit of Portuguese. It always puts a nice little flavor on it as well. Yeah, Henry's asked you, go for it, bro. Go for it. Yeah.
Just clarify. I think Tottenham will finish 4th.
This filho da puta is going to finish outside of the top 4. And when he finishes outside of the top 4, rua, filho da puta. Get out my club. Acabou. Festa acabou. Tudo acabou. Churrasco acabou. Barbecue. Everything's acabou. And take along with you these deluded fans. Because I tell you what, I got more respect for them flipping generated AI FIFA Arsenal fans on FIFA 24 than these lot. Because at least they don't be spinning this crap about, but it's controlled football. Oh, they don't want us to win. Free hit. We're going to do the treble. I don't give a crap, bruv. You know what I'm saying? All these Arsenal fans crying more, Bisha. Chupacabra. I couldn't care less, bruv. Yeah, the more you hate me, good. Now you know how I feel about my club, bruv. Being smoked on Messenger, being smoked on BBM pin, being smoked on WhatsApp, being smoked in my grandma's yard, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Coming through just to say hi to my grandma. I'm ready to get roasted by my uncle. I went to chin him. You know what I'm saying? Smoking me every flipping day for 20 years. I had enough. And now I'm releasing a Beyblade settings. I couldn't care less. This bum's going to get sacked. Yeah, and I'll tell you, you can stay there with your synthetic Brixton Market weave. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to be losing hair, bro. That hairline's going to be going further back than Sadio Mane at the end of the season. Feel that. You know what? End of the season, I'm making a special box. It's called apology box. And the first one, Jess, yeah, she knows football. You're getting it first, yeah? You're going to be prime time. I want my apology, yeah? Pause. I want my apology, bro. I'm coming for it early, yeah? Early. I couldn't care less. Keep crying about VAR. It's a disgrace. Guys, it's a disgrace. We need to push it in and put it in and put the line. And guys, we're going to come together to collectively. I couldn't care less, bruv. Yeah, it's a disgrace the way you're running my club down to the end, bruv. I had enough, yeah? Keep crying. End of the season, I'm telling you right now. Have you seen the Rick Ross album cover? God forgives, I don't. I'm putting my head on that for all these top gooners, yeah? All these top gooners. End of the season, everyone's getting it. And Goonally, you said you were scared about me clipping you. You're getting clipped, bruv. Yeah, you can keep twerking for AFTV. Everyone's getting it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone. God forgives, I don't.
Right. Great answer. Right. Yeah. Hijo, I'm not going to say it. Hijo de puta. No, F it. We're saying it. Hijo de puta. Yeah. I can say all of this in Spanish as well. Big up Northside, yeah. Your Portuguese rolls off the tongue, bro. I sound like giddy. Yeah, like giddy. Yeah, you know what that means as well. Yeah, I sound like a foreigner, bro. Yeah, when I speak Spanish, I sound foreign. Yeah, right. The point is, yeah, he's right. Yeah, people are doing the most because they're hoping that Havertz comes good. Where was the but just back him? Why don't you just back him Raya then? Yeah, why don't you just back him Raya then? Yeah, because what Raya knocked your goalkeeper out of the team. The goalkeeper whose dad goes on podcasts and gets involved with the fans, and he's the goalkeeper that's English, yeah, and does shithousery on away games to the home fans. Yeah, but now Raya's come in. You don't want to hold the manager accountable for it. You just want to cry about the goalkeeper. Yeah, Zinchenko this season, they're like, but maybe it's time to drop him. Maybe Tommy should start for the rest of the season because he's not good defensively. Well, hello. We all told you this. He even told us himself in the summer he ain't good defensively. His words.
They weren't the socially acceptable time to do it.
His words with Rio Ferdinand, I can't defend. I need to get better at defending. His words. But now this lot are waking up. Well, maybe we should keep Tierney then. Oh, but he's always injured. Really? Cool. I killed that myth on Twitter a couple of weeks ago because they're both the same age, 26. Guess what? Zinchenko's had double the injuries. Yeah, transfer marks to tell you this. Double the injuries. Zinchenko's played less games than Tierney for club and country. Right? So it's like, oh, but he plays more minutes. No, he don't. He's played 50 games less than Kieran Tierney for club and country. Right? And guess what? He spent more days out, Zinchenko, injured than Tierney. So why are you backing Zinchenko, but he's injury prone? But then, but let's get rid of Thomas Partey because we've got Declan Rice. Funny that, because last season you were shoehorning Thomas Partey into the conversation. Casemiro and Rodri is the best of the three. Didn't hear Rice in that conversation. Fabio Vieira comes off the bench, does a little couple of things. Cool, you look good. Give him a full game, you look crap. Why? Because he's got them two idiots behind him, Havertz and Jorginho. You set him up to fail against West Ham. Yeah, but he has to do better. Saka. But star boy, he holds puppies. Yeah, but Odegaard gets goosebumps walking out under the lights at the Emirates. No, he don't. Shut up, man. There's a reason Madrid binned him because he ain't good. Yeah, the only trophy that guy has ever won in his life, in his 10-year career as a pro footballer, he got lucky and got life. Yeah, by going to Real Sociedad. Yeah, and it weren't him that was the star boy. It was Zubamendi. Yeah, Zubamendi. Yeah? He's
still at Sociedad, isn't he?
Yeah, it's embarrassing. And do you know what? But we fixed the bench. Oh, we've got squad depth. Cool. We rate. What did you rate the transfer window, Northside? I rated it 4.
Yeah, about the same, 4.
Yeah. And this lot are sitting there going, but we need to get rid of Eddie. We need a striker. Why? Back your boy. Yeah, back your boy. You're the reason he got the 100 grand a week and 14 shirt because he scored 5 goals that took us from 4th to 5th in lockdown. And he's giving it all of that at Stamford Bridge, leaning on the corner flag to an empty crowd. Oh. Yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? El Neni. Oh, but he's a good pro. Okay, cool. We'll play him then. So I'll tell you what, he's more athletic than both of them dickheads that have come from your club. Yeah? He don't complicate stuff. And I'd feel more secure with him in midfield than either Havertz or Jorginho. And that is how far we have fallen. The fact that I would take El Neni in our midfield right now. When this is the season, we should be kicking on. And I know right now, for a fact, not a fact, it's my opinion. I correct myself. This is 4 years deep next month. 4 years deep. A lot of these players that he's got there are 4 years with him as well. Let's not forget that. A lot of them players have been there since he's been there, right? And the ones that haven't are younger and got the armband, yeah, or 105 mil, yeah, etc., yeah, or 50 mil in Ben White's case, blah, 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 right? Check this. The reason our team is playing dead, in my opinion, number one, he's putting Havertz in midfield next to Declan Rice. Declan Rice has been very good. I think he's been our best player. But he only looks our best player because the rest have been crap. Right? So he's going to look good. He ain't been world class. He's running around, he's showing a bit of fight, he says the right thing. Fair play to him. But when you compare it to the rest of our midfielders this season, he is head and shoulders clear. Why? Because their levels are on the floor. Bukayo Saka, do you think he's happy playing in that system? Getting no chances, getting doubled and trebled up on. Martinelli, 1 league goal this season. He scored 15 last year. Odegaard's got 3. He scored 15 last year. Yeah, no created. Luton have created more big chances this season than Arsenal. Luton. Can you even name one of their players other than Ross Barkley and the C-Tech Lewis Hamilton?
Adebayo, whatever he's called.
Barkley's my only one.
Look at this clever dick. Look, there's always one in there. Like,
I only know it because he used to sit her against us.
my point is,
the ex-United guy. That's just it.
my point is, we're not creating. So do you think that forward line are happy with how we're playing? Ben White has fallen off a cliff. Why? Because Declan Rice is running around doing everything because he's covering for the other two. Martin Odegaard's not creating nothing. Yeah. Oh, but that's Jorginho. That's Jorginho and Rice's fault. Why? Well, but because they don't know each other's game. Yeah. That Rice has just got there. What are you offering? Then on the other hand, they go, "I'll give Rice the armband." Like this lot of mad confused, bruv. Yeah. Bukayo Saka's been there 4 years under this manager. Martinelli 4 years under this manager. Right. Odegaard's been there 3 years now. Yeah. Ben White 2-3 years now. Saliba 3 years, 2-3 years. Gabriel probably 4 years. Yeah, Thomas Partey. Yeah. All of a sudden, they're probably all sitting in the dressing room thinking, yeah, this style of play is crap. But because they were younger when he got the job, they're all like, yes, boss, no, boss, 3 bags full. And they've seen Lacazette leave the club, Aubameyang leave the club, Tierney leave the club, Guendouzi and multiple other players that have probably challenged the manager on certain things leave the club. So they've conformed. There's going to come a point where we go 5-6 games without a win. Yeah, real talk. And I'll tell you now, it's coming real soon. In the next 2-3 months, we're going to go 5-6-7 games without a win. Yeah, and them players that are underperforming are down to that manager, right? And they're all going to look at it and think, flipping hell, I've been here 4 years under this manager. Last season was great. This season's crap. Yeah, this ain't it, mate. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll just go like, yeah, cool. Yeah, and that's what it's looking like to me. Bukayo Saka looks a shadow of the player he was last season. Martinelli the same. Odegaard the same. Ben White the same. That's like players that were important players for us last season. But we're controlling the games better. No, we're not. We're just not playing good football, mate. But we run out of steam. That's why we're controlling. Shut up, man. You got kicked out the League Cup, you dickheads, and then went and lost to Newcastle. Oh, but VAR, we had one shot.
Yeah, but Lee, you're third favourites for the Champions League.
Third?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course you've heard that.
You can't see what Arteta's doing, mate.
F off down the lane.
You can come down with me and watch us get slapped by Chelsea.
No, I'd rather go to Madrid.
I'll join you there, bro. Either one, Atleti or Real. They got elite managers and elite mentality, bro. Play sexy football, the pair of them. Yeah. It's sad.
I've got a friend, he's a Watford fan, yeah? And he walks out the stadium. Watford, yeah? When they're not playing well, they're losing, he walks out, yeah? He's a Watford fan, yeah? What have they've won? Nothing, yeah? And even he's like, I don't care. I think he's paying what, £500-600 for the season ticket? And even he's like, no, I'm not having it. I'm spending my time. I've got my daughter. His daughter's little. She's probably like 2 or 3. He's like, I'm taking time away from my family to come watch this team, and I'm seeing this crap. And it's resulting to nothing. He goes, I'm not having it. He's a Watford fan. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm not having it, man.
Bro,
you know
Lyon on the bottom of the league, I think, in France. Did you see that ultras again? Kicking off on the manager, telling the manager, yo, tell us all the problems at the club. Is it you or is it the club? Yeah, 5,000 fans in that tier. My man standing there, dressing him down. The manager got called out of the dressing room to come and face the fans. Accountability is the best ability. Yeah, accountability is the best ability. Yes, fair enough. Lyon are crap. But this was a Champions League team a few years ago. Yeah, Champions League team. Accountability. Look at Ajax. Accountability. Yeah, fair enough. The results ain't changed yet. But there's accountability. Real Madrid lose 1 game, draw 1 game. Accountability. Sporting Lisbon, you see it. Bastos getting punched up at the training ground, bruv. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. There's accountability everywhere. PSG fans are outside the training ground the day after they got panned 4-1 at Geordie's. Yeah, in England, heads up, on to the next. Oh, but I'm proud of the guys. We fought to the end.
English fan culture is in the bin, man. In the
They
bin.
want to complain when it suits them, though. Yeah, I bet when they
But
buy
it's
a
too
flight
late.
to go somewhere, when they buy a flight to go somewhere and their flight's delayed, and they're not kicking up a fuss. Yeah, when they want to pay their money to travel somewhere, not kicking up a fuss. If they get on holiday and it's rubbish, are they not putting a bad report in, saying I'm not happy with the hotel, I'm not happy with this and that? No, are they not complaining? If they buy a car and they didn't realize there's a leak in the engine, they're not complaining about they paid their money and now there's problems with the car. But you can complain about anything else you spend money on. If you buy a house, you get a business, get a car. If you go on holiday, if you buy Jordans and they come looking like some Bordens, you know what I'm saying? We can complain about that. But when you complain about your football club not winning anything, why are you complaining? It's only because you're paying stupid money for Sky, stupid extortionate money for a season ticket, stupid money for the new kit. We've got the new flipping Jumanji kit. Have you seen it? The crocodile skin.
Looking like another kit.
Anaconda video. Now, what's going on here? What's Arsenal got to do with flipping Jumanji leopard print? What's that got to do with anything? What's it got to do with anything? But it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, we got our club back. Yeah, just like them, not Henry, but just like the deluded Tottenham fans. Oh, we got our club back. We're playing good football. Oh, we're back in the Champions League. Everyone just be happy. Just be happy. Yeah, bare minimum. But you all wanted to get Wenger out because that wasn't deemed good enough. But now it's good enough. Now let's forget about that. You know what I'm saying? As long as we got the new kit, you know what I mean? We got the new Jamaica kit. When did that drop? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I look good for Carnival because I got the Arsenal Jamaica kit. Do you know what I'm saying? Do I care, bruv? Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to Jamaica, but do I care? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, listen.
We got the Pharrell Williams kit. Like, we're out righty again. Yeah, we're out righty again. The Pharrell kit, the Jamaica kit, the
Jumanji kit. Do you remember that one? The all white kit.
I get a KSI kit.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Yeah, we are literally, like Northside says, boohoo man. Yeah, boohoo man, bruv. Yeah, we're a PR agency and a clothing brand. And that's it. Yeah, and this lot, yeah, have taken the wholesale mick out of us, the same as Daniel Levy has taken the wholesale mick out of them. When we got that dog and called it Win, yeah, that was the final now. You were laughing in our faces. You bought a dog. A dog. Name me another club that's got a dog. Yeah, for good vibes at the training ground.
Luton Town.
United.
A dog, and you have the audacity to call it Win, something you haven't done for 4 years. Yeah, Win. They're laughing in our faces whilst ripping everyone off, bro. It's a disgrace. Yeah, if you don't go to a certain percentage on your season ticket of games this season, you can't renew it. Yeah, you've got a red membership, and you've got no cup games this year. They've took the cup games off of it. 7 cup games that you could get at home. They took them off. Dropped the price a little bit, but you can't get the 7th. When I went to Atleti at home, Europa semi, that was the 7th cup game. Yeah. Now they're selling them on for stupid money. Yeah, it's pathetic, bro. Yeah.
You know how much away ticket for Tottenham versus Luton was?
Well, it should be 25 quid.
30 quid.
Yeah, do you know how much they're reselling for?
Oh.
Let's have a guess.
Much? 90
grand.
Yeah,
huh?
People will pay it. People will pay it.
Luton v Tottenham.
I paid face value for the £31 for my Wolves ticket. They're reselling
it's
for
like
$300.
the worst stadium in the league.
But it's the culture, Lewis. Oh, we went to Luton. We took the selfie. Yeah, we've seen Angeball. But this is a Sky problem. This is a PR problem. This is a club problem. This is a fan problem. Yeah. Right, when you listen to Bayern Munich fans, yeah, right, and I do, and Real Madrid fans, bro, they want Thomas Tuchel sacked. And if he had drawn or lost that game at the weekend, he was gone.
If it wasn't for Harry Kane, he would probably be sacked.
Yeah, they won 8-0 the game before. Yeah, they lose to a 3rd division team in the cup. They want him gone. Gone. Yeah, if he had drawn with Dortmund at the weekend, he was sacked. Real Madrid drew with Vallecano, which is their equivalent to North London Derby. Vallecano are literally their next door neighbours. They drew at home at the Bernabeu to 0-0 to them. Yeah, they want him out. Ancelotti, get rid of him. Get rid of Carvajal. Get rid of this player. Get rid of that player. Like, play the kids. Do this. Do that.
He won a Champions League a couple of years ago. He won the league last year.
He's won 6 trophies in 2 seasons. We've won 5 in about 20.
We've won 5 in 41 years.
It's embarrassing, but this is the levels. Real Madrid and Bayern are not infested with losers because their PR, they don't have it. They get called out. Yeah, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid fans are not infested online, and they have 2 big fan bases. Real Madrid probably the biggest fan base. Yeah, anyone online, right, sitting there going, "Oh, but it takes time." Get absolutely battered by Real Madrid fans online, but when I go online, oh, you're negative, you're toxic, and I get battered. Levels. Yeah, levels. We
never give you an apology at the end.
The Benfica fans want our manager out. They're sitting bottom. They've lost to Real Sociedad. They've lost to Inter. They're bottom of that group. Even though they're second in the league and he won the league last season, they're saying get him out. If it's at Arsenal, he gets 20 years just for winning that. This manager got 4 years after winning the FA Cup. And I bet you any money he's getting another 2 years just for winning the Community Shield that they said that they didn't really care about, but this season they care about. You know what I mean? But Benfica are like, nah. But if that was Arsenal fans, I'll say, well, Benfica, we shouldn't be able to compete in the Champions League. We're like, what, the 6th strongest league in Europe? We don't have the money. We can't financially compete. The fans don't care. The fans are sick and tired of the club selling our best assets, them going on to be world-class, Bernardo Silva, etc., and we don't win anything. How come Benfica fans are demanding that? But at Arsenal, we're not allowed to demand that. And we spend more money and pay more money as fans in terms of ticket sales.
Isn't it true there's a ballot now to get a balloting system to get a ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah, for home games. I think away now.
Yeah, red members go into a ballot.
So you haven't got like a ticket exchange where you can go on and see if there's tickets?
Yeah, but silver members, you can order a ticket 2 months in advance. But now it's a ballot.
Hang on. Silver members?
Right, so you've got gold, that's a season ticket.
Right.
Yeah. Silver is 2 months in advance, you can order a ticket. So a game's coming up in 2 months, you can order it. And red, 1 month in advance. Yeah, then maybe it'll go on general sale, which it don't, right? Very rarely, right? But now all the silver members, all the silver men, to get a silver membership, you have to have done games on the red to build up your points to qualify for a silver, right? So now there's people on a silver that haven't got enough points to qualify for a season.
How many points? How much is a silver membership?
50 quid, something like that.
That's what we've got. We've got 50 quid for a Hotspur Plus, and you can just go on the exchange and buy a ticket. You haven't got to have points.
Right. You can do the same, but hardly any of our tickets on the exchange. So check this, yeah? Right. Now there's people that have been going for 6-7 years, every home game on their silver membership, that have now not been to a single home game this season because they ain't won a ballot. Because they don't want you there. They don't want you there, mate. Yeah, they've lost a ballot to someone, yeah, and they've been going for 6 years straight every home game. But now they've done a ballot and you lost the ballot. Yeah, they don't want you there. Kenny Ken, they don't want him there. He gets on the bus. He sits in the ground for 90 minutes, don't buy nothing, watches the game and leaves. They don't want you there. They want the day tripper there, spending £1,000 in the club shop, taking selfies with a tripod. Like, get in the bin, man. Yeah, football's tapped. English football is in the bin. Yeah, the culture is a disgrace. And the only thing that I can work it out to be is the amount of PR and dramatization from English media. That's it. Because you don't get this crap in Spain. There ain't no top 4 race in Spain. Get in the bin. Win the league or you're sacked. And even if you win it, you might be sacked.
Right, I'm just going to go through a couple more of these super chats quick. Big up to everybody that's been locked in. It's been an unbelievable show. And again, everybody head over to everyone's channels. The links are in the title right now. Big up to DK saying, man like Lee and the others. Big up Lee. Big up to Mike as well, saying Diaby one less GNA than Saka. Saka's been so poor this year. Most of Arsenal have, to be fair, which again, we'll go back to the manager in that case. Big up to Jammer saying, Jackson, I was expecting a Jose Mourinho dance, my dog celebrate. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Not the Sue. Proper Chelsea, do the Mourinho celebration next time if you're watching. Bro, make the Sue your own. Ronaldo ain't in Europe no more. Make that your own. Fato, we did play the video, but big up my guy. Cam says, can we move on from shitverts, please? My blood is boiling just thinking about this waste man. Like boiling. I ain't even joking right now. But bro, again, thank you. Genuinely, thank you. I wouldn't wish Havertz on my worst enemy, but they took him anyway. So it is what it is. Big up to Eli, the book reaper, saying everywhere he goes, players get the coronavirus. Yep, everyone gets worse when that dickhead is around them. And every manager gets sacked eventually, which might be the only positive that's coming from you guys. But I'll be real. I'd want to keep the stream going for another half an hour or so. But I promised to Sam I'd be on his channel. I'm already like half an hour late as it is. But guys,
it'll be an hour late then, F him.
I wish I could. But guys, it's been real. Again, everybody sub to everybody's channels. We'll be back at the usual Monday 7 p.m. time. That's the time we're going to try and go on from now on. And yeah, big up to everybody. We're going to head over to Sam's channel. Igal's going to be there, so we're going to have some more conversations on the Arsenal game as well. And big up, people. Hit the like button, subscribe. We'll see you soon.
I'll chat around.